Hi, it's BVGAN. Welcome back to my channel, and this video is all about how to be more productive in your day. So it applies to if you're trying to change your diet and be a healthier person, if you're trying to start a workout program, if you're trying to write a book, if you're trying to set a goal. All of those things completely can fit into this, and these are my tricks and tips for how to be the most productive. So let's get started. Being organized and being productive actually starts the night before the day that you want to be productive. So I always set out my clothes for what I'm doing in the morning. So normally I will start my day with working out. So I will set out my workout clothes and my shoes. I will put out anything I need for the morning. So it's already out on the counter and ready to go, and this saves me about 10 to 15 minutes of time. Another thing you want to do is actually try and get to bed earlier, because if you get to bed earlier, that means you can wake up earlier. And our bodies repair themselves the most between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. You really need to be in that deep sleep during those hours to get the most beneficial health for your body and the deepest of sleep. You need that. So try and go to bed earlier every single night. On the flip side of that, you want to wake up earlier. So say you are not going to bed until midnight, you're definitely not waking up before 8 and feeling refreshed. So if you go to bed at 10, you can wake up at like 6 or even 7 and still get quite a bit in. Make a list of what you need to do for that productive day to get everything done. And also give yourself margin. Understand and plan that things will definitely not go according to plan. You will plan for things to not go according to plan. Does that make sense? You need margin in your life. You need to know that you have blocks of time in between one thing to the next, so that if something runs over or something goes under time, you have other things you can work on during that time, or you are able to take small breaks between the things that you're trying to do. So you have an agenda, you've planned out a list, you know what you want to get done. Now, the thing that I recommend personally is to do the hardest things first, because your brain is most focused after you've had a good night of sleep and you've already worked out, say, and now you want to just tackle those hard things first. So whatever that means to you, the hardest part of your day, just get it done, and then you have time later in the day to actually relax or have fun. And when you do the hardest things first and you have this extra time later in your day, you actually plan for spontaneity, which sounds actually really dorky, but it actually is true. It's very, very wonderful to have that time to be like, okay, I have 2 hours left out of this time that I thought I was going to take all this other time to do the hard stuff, and now I have it left over, and now I can just lay out in the sun, or I can go talk with my friend, or I can spend time with my kids or my husband, and that's a really wonderful thing. And the last thing I want to say is that you need to know that having a list is great, and having a plan is great, and being organized is great. However, sometimes just things fall apart and you just need to roll with it. You need to be flexible to the changes of the day, to things that come up that you could never even plan for. And just know that if you get off track, tomorrow's a new day, you're gonna start over and everything will be good. So I hope these tips helped you guys out in planning your day. Let me know if you have any organizational tips for making the most of your day. I personally am very oriented with goals, and I feel best when I'm accomplishing something, but at the same time, sometimes it's good to just take a break. So you have to find balance in those things. All right, guys, I will see you next time. Bye.